Hey guys, this is a tutorial how to make the most efficient mod farm in Terraria. As you can see, we have the vanilla version, and then you have the modded version, which includes the mods such as Calamity and Thorium and so on. Now, out of all tutorials that already exist out there to make your own efficient mod farm, why would you choose this one? Well, I've actually come up with my own efficient design personally, and I actually believe this is a really good design, so hope you guys enjoy. Before we get started, these are the materials you're going to need. Any building block you would like, lava buckets, dynamite to expand the arena, sticky dynamite as well to get to the blocks that you can't get with normal dynamite, trapdoors to access your farm, you got the conveyor belts that go right to left. These will help you collect items once mobs have died, and these are all you need. Now to start digging straight down to hit the cavern layer, you can do this anywhere you would like. I just did it in a random spot, but as you can see here with the depth meter, we have the cavern layer displayed on the right top of the screen. And the cavern layer in a large world is actually 800, and you can see when we keep going above 800 we actually reach the underground. Where you want to go is you actually want to go down to the cavern layer, and my personal preference when making these farms, I like to go to 1000. Once you reach your preferred cavern layer, which is 1000 for me, place your center marking point, which is right below me with the ultra bright torch placed down. And now what you want to do is you actually want to build out 84 blocks to the left, as this is going to be the maximum range distance for mobs to spawn in your arena. And once you have expanded enough 84 blocks out to the left, you then want to do 84 blocks out to the right. Once you have expanded 84 blocks out on each side, you should have a very long side walk like so. Once you have done this, you then actually want to do your depth and height perimeter. How deep you want to go here from your center point is 50 blocks down and then 50 blocks up. This will be your marking points of your arena. Once you have finished that, on the map as you can see, we have actually outlined our perimeter. What we have done is we actually got rid of the 50 blocks from up and below with the place blocks that were to count how high and how low we were supposed to go. Then we just matched up the depth and the width together, and then we have ended up making a square box. Once you've made a square box by aligning the perimeters together, you then have all this cavern layer in between your two sections of the arena. All you want to do is use dynamite and blow up to your heart's desire. You might die a couple times due to mobs and whatnot, but I do recommend using some summons to help you survive through those annoying fatalities. Once you have successfully destroyed everything on the top section of the arena, you now want to do the exact same thing to the bottom half of the arena. Once you have finished blowing up both sides of the arena, you'll then come across all this water. You might not, you might do, have all this water in your arena. All you need to do is just flush it out by breaking a couple of those outline blocks you have placed at the very beginning, just to flush out all the water, and that's all you need to do to get rid of that problem. Once completed, just build a block a couple high, like I've done so in this video. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually be using the lava buckets we have shown at the very beginning, and we're going to be using that waterfall type of glitch, I guess you could say. We've got to do the infinite lava bucket glitch, and we're going to fill up the whole entire row of the bottom with lava. Not fully, just where it's just a block high, just to prevent any mobs from underneath the arena spawning. This is the final result you should be having, a lava pool across the whole entire bottom layer of your arena. Once you have finished that, that's all you need to do. That last and bottom bit of that arena is to be untouched now for the rest of the tutorial. All that is supposed to do is meant to act like a chamber of preventing any mobs spawning below you, so then all the mobs in your mob farm will spawn all on the same layer as you. Once at your center point, place 4 blocks to the right and then place 4 blocks to the left. Once you place these blocks on each side, you then want to go 12 blocks high, and all this is going to be is the start of your little chamber where all the mobs are going to drop down in the lava pool that you have created, and this is where they are going to drop the loot. Once your outline's done, all I've done from the top is go left and make a bit of a staircase all the way down to the bottom, and then do the exact same thing to the right. Once you've done that on both sides, use a hammer so the stairs are now just smooth slopes going up to the middle, and then place your lava bucket in the center. And then lastly, what I like to do is build a bit of a safe chamber right below the death chamber above us, and then I like to go 3 down or 3 at least high for my character, and then just place a trapdoor above the entrance, and then that's what I do. You guys can build this however you'd like, it doesn't matter, just as long as it's designed and I guess you could say mold proof, but it's up to you guys how you want to design it. For this part, after placing all those blocks from the marking out, all you want to do is get the conveyor belt, place from left to right until it hits the center of your arena. Even if your trapdoors are in the way, there is an alternative what you can do to access your little save chamber, but if you don't want to change that and you want the trapdoors to be left the way it is, that's okay, do what you like. Conveyor belts, all they're going to do is they're actually not going to push the entities faster to your farm. All they're going to do is if there's any mobs that have died outside of the chamber, all the items are going to be pushed straight down to the death chamber and you're going to be obtaining them from there without having to move. If you would like the trapdoors to be removed, here's the alternative version to access your farm. Place platforms below your save chamber and then build a safe area to access it. So what I've done is I've shown here that you actually cannot place any blocks down once your lava is placed on the floor. So instead of wasting time to pick all that up, go to the left side or the right side of your boundary and build a 3-hole gap. Be wary that this gap, if not all the way, I guess you could say, protected with walls, mobs will spawn through this area and will spawn underground, as you will later see in this video. So if you have a elevator, which I normally do is connected to either the left side or the right side of my farm, this will completely prevent that from happening, but this is an alternative version if you would like these trapdoors to be removed. Lastly, you can say this arena is finished, but however, I like to add these extra designs to boost the spawn rates, especially for vanilla players who are watching this video. All you need to do is place 140 jungle blocks down and have them covered in jungle grass seeds. If you place more than 140 blocks down, as I've done so here, you can see the background actually changes to a bit of a grassy jungle vine background wall. This is going to actually have jungle mobs spawn in, but whether or not you want that, that is up to you. As you can see, jungle mobs are spawning in the arena. If vanilla players are watching this, these mobs are from Calamity and Thorium, if this is why they were unrecognizable. This will boost the spawn rates, and furthermore, I recommend using a battle potion and a water candle to furthermore boost the spawn rates in your farm. Alright, now for everyone who actually wants to get serious with this farm, all I've done is gone 12 blocks above from my original platform of conveyor belts and added an extra layer. All this is going to do is going to allow extra mobs spawning in, or at least double the amount than normal, or if you just wanted more space for mobs to be spawning in. I did it on the left and right side, as you can see, just use conveyor belts as well, and that's what I did from extra design. Now if you would like to add an extra touch to your arena, I'm going to be placing 300 plus ice blocks in here to then enable extra snow biomes to spawn in. However, I didn't place enough in this tutorial, so you just need to place 300 extra and you'll work. This is also going to be used for something else, such as the Calamitator, but that is for the next bit. Also, ignore that big guy on the top right side. That is part of the mod, such as Calamity or Thorium, but that is a rare spawn. As you can see here, once we're using the Contaminator, we actually just turned the ice blocks into the Hallow blocks, and this is going to enable all the mobs that spawn in and have a chance to drop Souls of Light. And as you can see here, we're now in hard mode to actually show you this in work. You can either use a Contaminator to make it into a Hallowed biome, or a Corruption biome, or a Crimson biome, or just a normal underground biome. That is totally up to you. Depends what kind of souls you want, or if you want no souls and you just want normal mobs to spawn in, that is all up to you. The farm will be done for now all the vanilla players. For all the modder players, there are potions such as the Zerg potion, the War potion, and whatnot. This is what your arena is going to look like if you do use these potions in your modded playthrough, such as from Calamity, Alchemist Light, Reduced Grinding, and Thorium, and so on. Your arena is going to be as efficient as it ever possibly can, and these extra conveyor belts will absolutely help. You may have extra souls, such as Souls of Light, Night, depending what biome you have made, will be floating. That is okay, you can end up turning off these potions and collecting afterwards. But your biome is your choice. So absolutely insane this farm becomes in the modded playthrough. Vanilla, it is as efficient as it possibly can be. It may be slightly adjusted depending on your preference, but this is what it's going to look like in the end result. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I've enjoyed making this for you, but hope you can use it for your playthrough or whatnot, and thank you guys so much for watching.